All right, good morning, guys. We are back here again. It's been a while. Shout out to everybody for following us on this journey. I've been getting some couple of feedbacks and all. Thank you so much, guys. I'm grateful. The foundation is indeed grateful for all your support, your review, and of course to all our finalists. Today, I'm going to be discussing with Folake. Folake Adebayo, who is the head of Caddy Foods and Cake. She'll be discussing with us about, she'll be talking to us about her business. Let me add Folake on. Let me add her up. All right, Folake, if you're there, you can accept and let's talk. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Are you just waking up? Are you just waking up?
No, I'm not. Though. I don't know why my face is like this. Really, I've been up since around 6:37.
Awesome. So, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, sir. Fine.
All right, so you are the Oga Patapata of Caddy's Foods and Cake. Like, of course, if we don't hear cake, we know you are into catering and baking of cake. So tell us about your business. Tell us
Okay.
about your business.
My
Yeah.
name is Folake, the creative director. Uh, my business, cake things, as in I'm into cake. I'm into small chops. I'm into food. Uh, really, the cake aspect of it is actually what I love most because I love creating things with cakes. I love doing things like artwork. I've done PS game before. I do shirts. I've done bags. Lots of trying things that's it's now because now cake is more like creative, like a
Yeah.
creative, like an art. So
Yeah. It's
also trying to build myself to that level where I can do anything with cakes.
Yeah, it is truly an art. Sometimes you see some cake I watch like maybe on Facebook or Instagram, you see maybe the way these things look, they look so real, but when they pass the knife through, you now see that man, so this thing are even cake. We have seen bags, we have seen it's truly an art, and of course, it's a very, very creative industry. So how has the business been for you? Because of course, this industry is saturated. People who are doing cakes, we have a lot of them. So how has the business been for you?
Really, it hasn't been easy, but thanks to Almighty God, because uh, as you said, the cake industry is very large, and we have. It's not like people at the top are coming down. No, people at the top are fighting to stay there, and people under to are struggling.
I think
Everywhere
to
is
go.
occupied, but I believe in God, as in when God give you your own customer, God is actually going to give everybody their own customer. So
Yeah,
your customer that you work with, and no one is out of line, and like you can't be running out of customers, definitely, even when you don't even know how to really bake, like you are not really a professional like that, you will still have your own customer. It's really, really challenging. One must always try to up his or her game on the
yeah,
business. And before the whole saga of pandemic, we are trying. The business is moving gradually because I'm also new. Although I've been learning for a while now, for as in I've been an upcoming for years, but I started the business fully last year, so it hasn't been easy. But thank God, we are pushing it. And during the lockdown, it was like 2%.
I can
The whole thing
imagine.
disappeared. No customer, nothing.
Nobody
So,
is eating cake.
so we are just picking up gradually back now. And thank God the business is moving, but not as the way it started last year.
Yeah,
But I believe it's just one of the challenges business face or my own time, my own challenges for now. With time,
yeah.
I know the business will pick back more than the way it was.
Also, really, I know because the industry is one that a lot of people do what you're doing, and you also need to meet up. Like you're saying now, for those who are at the top, they don't want to come down. They are struggling to even stay up.
No,
So, what are your strategy? What are your? How do
yes.
you want to fight this competition? Like, how do you want to stay relevant in this industry? What are the strategies that you're putting in place to stay relevant to this business? You hear what I
First,
said?
I have everything is packaging in Nigeria.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
to up my game on packaging. I have to learn from ah.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm
Okay, I
listening.
have to learn from those at the top. I have to try to bring new ideas. Really, there's no much new ideas than taking from this person, from that person, and creating your own uniqueness.
Mm.
Okay, creating your own unique thing. So it's just learning and giving it what it takes, like showing that you are up to the task. As in, I have to show myself that I'm up to the task, and I can do better.
Mm.
It's a gradual process. I know with time I'll get there.
All right. Okay. I was saying that, for some of you, what I've been able to do, because if I have this conversation, I also try to share my thoughts on on you guys' businesses as well, because I feel that one man does not know it all, and knowing that we are in a situation where
Yeah.
we need to constantly find a way to stay up there. I also think that I don't know what your social media page is like. I don't know how competitive it is. I don't know whether people order stuff from you online. I don't know what your prices are online. I don't know how competitive, for you compared to what other people are doing. So how is it like in terms of
I
ordering?
can
Are
I
your
didn't get that. The line is breaking.
oh, the line is breaking? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? 1 minute.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, so you can hear me now, right?
Sorry, let me just try to use my earpiece. Yes, let me try to use my earpiece. Maybe.
Okay.
Oh,
But you
sorry.
can hear me now, right?
Okay, continue. It's
Is it better
strange
now if you
got
can hear me
together.
now?
Please continue.
All right,
I can hear you.
so I'm saying that for you, because
Yes, 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 yes.
there are people who can get cake online, for example, for 5K, 10K, whatever amount is. I don't know what is your price like, because one other thing that will make you stay relevant is your pricing. Is you can't hear me.
It's,
I don't know if it's my network, but if the people listening, if they can
ha,
hear me, let us know.
really, for now, I don't know what I don't know your definition of you know I don't know your definition of 5K.
It's just an example. It's just like I'm making
Okay.
like an example. It could be 10,000. I don't know what. I don't know what is obtainable in the cake industry. Let's assume I don't know at all. So I'm saying that in terms of pricing, is your price stable to help people to buy your cake? Because the more people buy your cake, the more relevant you also become. Because at the end of the day, what you are in the business for is to make money, is it not?
Yeah.
Aside from
Yes.
your passion that is driving you, one other thing that, so that you don't get frustrated along the line, is to also make money. So how do you measure up with the big boys and the big girls in the industry in terms of your
Mm.
pricing?
Well, I feel my price is very okay. One thing that drives me first in this business is the fact that I love the business. I love doing it. Another thing, I'm not making money really my main thing. Like, okay, I'm into this business to make profit, as in to make money. I know the money will come. So, and some people, they cannot afford those, because cakes now are very, very expensive, because the materials are extremely expensive. So because some people cannot afford the kind of what's it called, the cakes they love, so I try to bring down my price to a very bearable minimum standard. Like, you'll be able to get good quality of cakes and healthy cakes, because I see some people, when they are processing of their cakes, like if you go to some outlets that they order cake, they have made that cake since maybe 2 days or 3 days.
Okay.
That is why they can get some of those cake at least a cheaper rate. So, but mine is always fresh. I try to give people something healthy, and at the same time, I want it to be something they can afford.
Okay. All right. Okay. Because as we're having this conversation, some people are also dropping their questions for you. So I've seen somebody saying that, um, okay, somebody is advising you. Mr. King is saying, let your price be competitive and let local people be able to afford your cake. You understand? Let your price be
Yes.
competitive so that local people can also afford your cake. Now he's asking, who are your target markets? Who are your target markets? So for like for you as a business person, who are you targeting? Because if you target the big boys living on the island, of course, some part of mainland, we also have some big boys. Market will also determine price. Am I correct? So I was having a conversation with
Yes.
somebody yesterday, and the person was saying there is this teaching they have been teaching us now, that if you put a price tag to a product and you come
Okay.
and tell me this is my price, if I cannot buy it, it means I am not your market, I'm not your target market. As much as that can be true, I also think that if I'm into business, I should be able to cater for every level of society. Do you
Yes.
understand? So as
Yes.
much as I want to know that my target market are the big boys, what do you have in store for the small people who cannot possibly afford? So for you, because of the industry you are, who are your target markets majorly? Then maybe other people can now come in. So who do you really target in terms of your business?
Well, I target the middle class people, and
Okay.
also as in people that are below, really,
Okay.
because that's why I said I try to make my cake very affordable. Even those people that are below the middle class can afford it and also get something of good quality.
Mm.
If, as in some places, like I told you, they don't bring as in fresh, as in the way they do their cake. There's different level of making this cake.
Yeah.
So people will just, okay, you want 5,000? I will give you 5,000 naira cake now. They will just bring something, and they will present it to the person. I've had friends too that do that. That because the person is not paying much, they give the person less quality.
Quality.
But I
Yeah.
will not do that. There's somebody. Let's say somebody have 5,000 naira to for a cake. I'm going to tell the person, see, this is 5,000 naira cake, but I am going to give you something better. I'm going to give something more than that 5,000 naira, because I know the person will surely still come back, and I don't know, it can be, and the person can also give me a referral,
Yeah, true.
because I might say, because the person is below average, so that is, I might not get benefit from the person. No, as in, I might sell at a cheaper, very cheaper rate for the person. At the end of the day, person might introduce me to someone that will pay even
More.
more. Yeah, exactly. So I target the middle class because, well, I'm not thinking less of myself, because the high level is, as in, people that are there, as in that, all these high people, as in high class people, they like
Yeah.
to patronize high class bakers, people that are at the top
Yeah.
already, except, maybe by God's intervention, and somebody is saying, oh, I have somebody that
Connect. Like
can,
you know
yeah,
somebody that
exactly,
knows somebody.
yes, like, okay, please, I know this lady, she can bake, don't worry, and all like that.
Yeah.
So it's something like that. Like, was it not 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, I gave out a cake, actually, to my, like, a sister's daughter, and there was one woman, as in a very big woman like that came, and she tasted the cake. Not to, after some days later, the woman called me, like, I love your cake. Everything about it is nice. Please, can you make our anniversary cake for us? And they are big people.
So you charge
So,
them big.
not really, really big like that, but I charge them because I know what they are getting. Still, they still
Yeah.
get more than the value of their money. When the woman saw the cake, the woman hugged me and even gave me extra cash. Oh, that, no, you have done very well. At the entrance of our estate, there is a big cake shop there. I'm very sure they have been patronizing the, what's it called?
The
So,
shop.
assuming the woman was not there now to taste my cake, and some people will always tell me, why do I, as in, like, when I told one of my friends that I'm going to be giving out a free cake to a sister's daughter, they were like, are you okay? Why will you be giving out cake? Do you think that things are expensive? As in, people always discourage me about that, but these are one of the reasons. But there's no how everybody can afford my cake, and they will get better
Value.
value, yes, of whatever they have
Awesome.
ordered.
Giving out cake, it could be a strategy. It could be like, okay, it's like a date for me. If people get to see what I'm doing, and the fact that you showed up, you're always showing up. You're always, because if people don't taste it, they
Yeah,
will not feel it because of the kind of industry where you are. You understand? So
yeah,
people want to taste. If they taste, they can say, this cake is, and that is where reviews start coming in, because if these people
yeah,
you give this cake to begin to make review for you, maybe on
yeah,
WhatsApp, on Instagram, on Facebook, any of these social media platforms, and they begin to talk about your cake. You know that even when they are on one-on-one basis, maybe with their family and friends, they will also
yeah,
begin to talk about your cake. And the more people talk about
yeah,
you, the more likely you're going
more,
to get clients and all of this. So well done
yeah.
on what you have been doing so far. And okay,
Thank
this
you.
person is saying, he say if you're making cake all the time, that's when your price can be reduced. So if you're making cake all the time, that is when your price
Yes,
can be reduced. Then he
yes,
also said
yes,
that buying cake material in bulk is the only way you can sell cheaper. I don't know how true that is. Is it true?
yes, 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 yes,
Okay.
yes.
So if you
So
buy
I do
materials in
that.
bulk,
Yeah.
you sell
But
at a cheaper rate.
cake things are not something that you can buy, like, oh, I've gotten everything every day, every time. New things come out, so you have to buy new tools. So new
Yeah.
techniques come out, you have to buy,
Yeah.
oh, I need this now, I need that now. Cake things is not just stationed in one, what's it
Yeah.
called? One place. It's
And
something
yeah,
that goes on and on and on.
it evolves. It evolves. So, okay, the other question I want to ask you, because you say you
Yeah.
don't have love for, okay, you'll have love for cake, but you also do small chops, you
Yeah.
do cook and all of those things. So I think
Food.
that is
Yeah.
like, okay, for you, when cake no come, at least people go chop. Is that what it is? Eh? When the cake business is not moving, you'll be cooking
Ah,
for people to.
I can't hear you. The line is breaking. The line is breaking.
I don't know if it's my line. I don't know if it's my network. Can you hear me
I can't
now?
hear. I can't hear you. The line is breaking.
Okay. Okay, let me see. Can you hear me now? Is it clear now?
I love being yes, but I can't hear you properly. But I think I can get what you're saying. I love being in the kitchen too. I love cooking. I love cooking. So and I think I'm a good cook. So I something everything that has to do with kitchen is something I love doing. But I don't know, that cake one is just have this special as in when I'm doing cake, I have this joy.
It's like
Like
your core. It's like your core, the major thing that you do.
yes, I love everything that has to do with kitchen. But when it comes to cake, I have this extra as in it's like
Mm,
I've won something, like I've won some.
I
So I'm
understand.
always one of my friends said, I love the way you do when you have a cake order because I'm going to sometimes I sketch out.
Mm,
Sometimes I just think, okay, this is what I'll do from okay, after this, I'll do this, after that, I'll then all everything that I'll be doing on that cake. I will write it. I will just think, okay, okay, if I do it like this, I'll just go through it on my head before I start at all.
mm.
So
Awesome. So share your experience with me. The day you pitched, how was it like?
uh at first before I pitched, I was scared. So I just told myself, why are you scared? Well, this is the first time, but you don't need to be. You are here to learn. So just say whatever you want to. I know my business. So I'm really not the talking person. Any question they ask, I'm going to answer. Just answer it any way, anyhow you feel. Okay, this is how it is. So that's how I'm going to say it. So I didn't really put. So I
Was
try
it
not to
was
be
it
scared.
was it tough for you? It was your first time. You've probably not done a lot of first timers really. In this passion to profit, a lot of people are pitching for the first time. So were you at any point thinking like, man, if these
Yeah.
people ask me a question I go just log out instead of answering. I go just log off. Eh? Did you at any point feel like that?
No, 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 no. Because I know so far is about my business. I know my business. I know
Awesome.
everything. I'm confident about it. Yes, I might not play as in I might not put it right, but I know my as in I know my business.
So
So
how you prepare for your final stage?
uh,
You are pitching this
that
Friday.
that one is now kind of more challenging for me than the first time.
Yeah, because
So that one is
it
like
will
more
definitely
challenging
be
for me because
so I will advise you go and watch the Facebook the video on Facebook for those who pitched on Friday last week Friday and some of the things that the panel it might not be the same thing really. There might be a twist, because we don't want everything to be stereotyped. So you might be talking and somebody just knock you off. You know why? Because you have pitched before. So we already know what you're doing. So what we are looking at, give us something additional to the thing you already told us to know whether we can say, okay, they are giving you the 100K. You understand? So it is what it is. On a final note, I don't know if you have anybody you want to give a shout out to, anybody you want to thank, because at this point in time, we are doing this for everybody. You might have your family member that watched you and you want to say, thank you for watching me, thank you for your encouragement. So this is the time when you do that. All right.
okay, first I will say thank you to King Ogunremi. I will say thank you to you, Mr. Kachi. Thank you. God bless you for this beautiful platform because I used to see a lot of people used to do this. So I didn't know one day I will be doing this. It's really it's really nice experience. I think I'm coming down and at the is
Yeah,
an experience. This is my first time of doing live video, so it's
yeah,
not too bad. So it's okay.
yeah. It's
Thank
not.
you.
It's not.
I'm very shy person, so doing something
You
like
are
this, I'm
coming out
always
now.
I like to always hide myself. So thank you so much for these beautiful, brilliant ideas and platform. And I want to thank my husband for always helping me out. Because sometimes when I'm working, my husband will them, no, 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 don't do it like this. Do it like this. Why not do it like this? So he always encouraged me, and he loves what I do. And God bless him. And also to everyone that has helped me grow in this business, my parents, my sisters, my friends that are always there for me. Thank you. And to a special person that just she came online and she liked it. Thank you, Miss Gold. That's her name. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Folake Adebayo. I'm looking forward to Friday. I'm looking forward to this last stage of your pitch, and of course to every other person who are going to be pitching on Friday. I wish you all good luck. I'm
Thank
sure
you.
that God is going to give you the utterance on that day. Whatever it is
Amen.
that you want to say, I pray God is going to bring them out. And I pray for your business as well. It will grow. All the things that you
Amen.
foresee, where you are now is not where you're going to remain forever. Those
Amen.
50
Amen.
people, they're also going to get to that point, compete with them, become more relevant, and bring
Amen.
you back. So very big thank you to you
Thank you,
for
sir.
joining me today. And I'm glad that you're beginning to come out. The truth is, you need to constantly, because if you're a business person, you need to show up as much as you can. Everything is first for you. First time of pitching, first time of doing life, everything first, first, first. So I'm glad the platform gave you that courage, which is one of the things we are also trying to do as a foundation. Everybody should be courageous. You should be bold, as a lion, and do what you have to do so that you stay constantly relevant. All right. So thank you very much for joining
All
me.
right.
I'll see you on Friday.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. All right, guys. That's Folake Adebayo, the boss of Candice Cake Foods and Cakes. She'll be pitching for the final time on Friday at 10 a.m. And that pitch session will be streamed live on Facebook for those who would like to watch as well. So thank you very much, guys. I'll be coming up in by 11 a.m. Agnes is Yamaka. We were supposed to have a session with her, but we could not, so we had to reschedule her time for 11 a.m. today. And for today, I also have Amarachi and who will be coming up at 1 p.m. later today. All right, so I'll see you guys at 11. Thank you guys for joining. I will see you guys at 11.